Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a championship won by one person alone? We often celebrate the individual, the MVP, the star performer, the genius in the spotlight. But the truth is, behind every success story, behind every extraordinary outcome, there's always a team, a group of people who trust each other, support one another, and push together toward a common goal. Talent may win games, but it's teams that win championships. Today, I want to share with you why teams matter more than talent, and how, when we prioritize connection over competition, collaboration over ego, and unity over individual glory, we don't just achieve more, we become more. Collaboration is one of the most powerful forces in any team's success, yet it's often misunderstood. Many people think that competition within teams is what drives progress. They imagine that if each person is pushing to outdo the others, they'll push the whole team to greater heights. In reality, this belief creates a toxic environment where people are more focused on beating their colleagues than working with them. The greatest teams are built on collaboration, not competition. When people work together toward a common goal, their combined efforts far outweigh individual talents or achievements. A collaborative team is stronger, more resilient, and capable of solving problems faster. Think about any high-performing organization or team, whether it's a sports team, a corporate environment, or even a group of volunteers. The most successful teams understand that their strength lies not in individual brilliance, but in the way they function as a unified group. Every member of the team plays a vital role, and each person brings something unique to the table. But the key is that those individuals are working together, not against each other. A huge sense of collaboration is that it leverages the strengths of each team member while mitigating their weaknesses. When collaboration is prioritized, it encourages open communication, trust, and mutual respect. People feel safe sharing their ideas without fear of judgment or ridicule. They're more likely to innovate, to take risks, and to think outside the box because they know they have the support of their teammates. This creates a space where creativity flourishes and solutions emerge more naturally. In contrast, competition often leads to siloed thinking, where people guard their ideas and hesitate to share insights with others. The fear of being outshined or overshadowed keeps people from fully contributing, and this stunts the growth of the team as a whole. Collaboration also enhances problem solving. When a team is working together, they can pool their knowledge and experience to find the best solution to a problem. This not only leads to more innovative answers, but also allows teams to approach challenges from multiple angles. In a competitive environment, however, solutions tend to be limited to what one person can come up with alone. There's no collective input, no diverse perspectives, and no opportunity for learning from each other. The result is often subpar solutions that fail to fully address the issue at hand. Another aspect of collaboration is the ability to adapt quickly. In fast-paced environments where change is constant, the ability to pivot and adjust to new information is crucial. A team that is collaborative can shift priorities more easily and adapt to new circumstances because everyone is aligned and working together. In contrast, a competitive team may struggle to change course, as each person is more concerned with their own individual objectives than with the team's overall success. A collaborative approach ensures that everyone is on the same page and can respond to new challenges as a unified force. When teams focus on collaboration, they also create a sense of accountability. Each person knows that their contribution matters and that they are responsible for their role in the team's success. There's a shared understanding that no one person can achieve the goal alone. This sense of mutual responsibility fosters a deeper commitment to the team and its objectives. When people are working together toward a common purpose, they are more likely to hold each other accountable, not out of fear, but out of a shared desire to succeed. In a competitive environment, accountability can be fragmented, with individuals only holding themselves accountable for their own performance, rather than the team's collective success. Perhaps the most important outcome of collaboration is the sense of belonging it creates. When people feel like they are part of a team, they are more invested in the success of that team. They are more likely to go above and beyond, not because they are trying to outshine their teammates, but because they genuinely care about the team's well-being. This sense of camaraderie leads to higher morale, greater job satisfaction, and increased loyalty to the team. A collaborative team is more than just a group of individuals working together. It becomes a community. When people feel supported and valued, they are more likely to stay engaged and motivated, even during challenging times. On the flip side, a competitive environment can create a culture of isolation, where team members view each other as rivals rather than collaborators. This breeds distrust, insecurity, and a lack of cohesion. Instead of working together to achieve common goals, individuals are focused on advancing their own agendas. In such an environment, it's difficult to foster meaningful relationships, and people often feel disconnected or unsupported. Collaboration brings people together, fosters trust, and builds a sense of shared purpose. It ensures that everyone's strengths are utilized and that weaknesses are covered. It encourages innovation, enhances problem solving, and allows teams to adapt to changing circumstances. Most importantly, it creates a culture where people feel valued, supported, and accountable to one another. When teams embrace collaboration over competition, they set themselves up for sustained success and growth. In the end, collaboration is not just about working together. It's about creating a space where people can thrive, both individually and as part of a collective. Trust is the foundation upon which every successful team is built. Without trust, collaboration is impossible, communication is stifled, and productivity falters. Trust is not just an abstract concept. It is the glue that holds the team together through thick and thin. It is the assurance that each person will fulfill their role, that everyone's intentions are aligned, and that no one is working against the group's best interests. When trust is established within a team, the dynamics shift from mere cooperation to genuine collaboration. People feel secure enough to share their ideas, to challenge each other constructively, and to take risks without fearing failure or judgment. The result is a team that works seamlessly together, with each member contributing their best efforts toward the collective goal. The importance of trust in teams cannot be overstated. It allows individuals to rely on each other, to delegate tasks without micromanaging, and to build meaningful, lasting relationships. In an environment where trust exists, people are willing to be vulnerable and transparent with each other. This transparency creates an open flow of information, where no one is left out of the loop or excluded from important decisions. When team members trust each other, they are more likely to step up when needed, to offer help when someone is struggling, and to hold each other accountable. This sense of mutual respect and understanding enables teams to work efficiently and cohesively, driving better results. On the flip side, teams that lack trust are plagued by suspicion, insecurity, and fear. Without trust, team members may hoard information or withhold their opinions, which leads to poor decision-making. People become hesitant to share their ideas because they fear criticism or rejection. As a result, the team's creativity and problem-solving capabilities are severely limited. Furthermore, when trust is absent, it becomes difficult to give feedback in a constructive manner. Criticism is often taken personally rather than as an opportunity for growth. This damages relationships within the team and leads to a cycle of defensiveness and avoidance rather than open dialogue and progress. Trust also plays a critical role in conflict resolution. In any team, disagreements are inevitable. Different perspectives, personalities, and working styles can lead to tension. However, when there is trust, these conflicts are more likely to be resolved constructively. Trust creates a safe space where individuals can disagree without fearing that their opinions will lead to personal animosity or damage their standing within the team. Rather than escalating into personal attacks or resentment, conflicts are approached with a mindset of finding common ground and understanding. Team members are more likely to listen to one another and work toward a solution that benefits everyone. Additionally, trust has a direct impact on a team's ability to stay resilient in the face of adversity. When teams face challenges, whether it's a difficult project, a setback, or a time of uncertainty, trust serves as the foundation that helps them weather the storm. In times of difficulty, teams that trust each other know that they will be supported, and that everyone will pull their weight. This sense of solidarity is essential for navigating tough situations, as it fosters a collective sense of responsibility and a commitment to pushing through challenges together. Teams that lack trust, on the other hand, are more likely to fracture under pressure. When people don't trust each other, they may retreat into themselves, become disengaged, or point fingers when things go wrong. This division makes it almost impossible to overcome adversity as a team. One of the key components of trust is consistency. Trust is built over time through consistent actions and behaviors. It is not enough to say that you trust someone, you must demonstrate it through your actions. This means being reliable, following through on promises, and showing up for others when needed. People begin to trust each other when they see that their teammates are dependable and that their words align with their actions. Inconsistent behavior, on the other hand, erodes trust and creates doubt. If someone consistently fails to deliver on their commitments or behaves unpredictably, it becomes difficult to trust them, and the team's cohesion starts to unravel. Leaders play a crucial role in fostering trust within a team. They set the tone for the entire group and are responsible for modeling trustworthy behavior. A leader who is transparent, honest, and empathetic builds a culture of trust within the team. Conversely, a leader who is deceitful, inconsistent, or lacks integrity undermines the team's ability to trust one another. Leadership is not just about making decisions. It's about creating an environment where trust can flourish. Leaders must also be willing to show vulnerability, admitting when they don't have all the answers or when they've made a mistake. This openness encourages others to do the same and strengthens the bond of trust. In teams where trust is strong, people are more likely to support each other's growth and development. Rather than feeling threatened by others' success or achievements, team members celebrate each other's wins because they trust that the collective success benefits everyone. In environments where trust is absent, competition becomes toxic, and individuals are more likely to feel envious or resentful of others' accomplishments. This negativity, without it, collaboration, innovation, and progress become impossible. When trust is present, teams are stronger, more resilient, and more capable of overcoming obstacles. Trust allows individuals to be vulnerable, to share their ideas freely, and to work together toward common goals. It fosters a sense of belonging and accountability that propels the team forward. In the end, teams that trust each other are not just better at getting things done. They are more connected, more engaged, and more capable of achieving greatness together. A shared vision is what aligns a team's efforts toward a common goal, creating a sense of purpose that transcends individual tasks and drives collective achievement. It is the beacon that guides every decision, every action, and every strategy. When a team has a shared vision, each person understands not just their role, but also the bigger picture and how their individual efforts contribute to the success of the whole. This clarity of purpose fosters unity, encourages collaboration, and enables everyone to pull in the same direction. Without a shared vision, team members may work in isolation, pursuing their own agendas and failing to connect their efforts in a meaningful way. The result is often disjointed, inefficient work, and a lack of cohesion that undermines overall progress. A shared vision provides the motivation needed to overcome challenges and obstacles. In any team, there will inevitably be tough times, projects that go off track, deadlines that seem impossible to meet, and moments when the road ahead feels uncertain. During these times, the team's vision acts as a powerful reminder of why they are doing the work in the first place. It reaffirms their sense of purpose and drives them to persevere. When each member of the team is connected to that shared vision, they are more likely to stay motivated and engaged, even in the face of adversity. It becomes easier to see the obstacles as temporary hurdles rather than insurmountable challenges, because everyone knows they are working towards something greater than their individual contributions. Having a shared vision also fosters alignment in decision-making. When every team member understands the vision and has internalized it, decisions become more straightforward. Each person knows how their actions and choices will impact the team's progress toward its goal. This reduces the need for constant oversight and micromanagement, as individuals are empowered to make decisions that are in line with the team's objectives. The more clearly a team's vision is communicated, the less ambiguity there is about what needs to be done. This sense of direction allows team members to prioritize their tasks, manage their time more effectively, and align their efforts with the vision, ensuring that the entire team is working toward the same end goal. Moreover, a shared vision creates a sense of accountability. When everyone is on the same page and working toward a common objective, there is a collective understanding of what success looks like and what is required to achieve it. Each person knows what they need to contribute, and they understand how their work impacts others in the team. This shared accountability motivates individuals to give their best effort, as they know that their success is tied to the success of the team as a whole. In environments where there is no shared vision, accountability becomes fragmented, as people focus only on their own individual goals and responsibilities, rather than on the collective objective. This can lead to a lack of coordination, missed deadlines, and subpar performance. A shared vision also fosters a culture of collaboration. When team members are working toward the same goal, they are more likely to collaborate and support one another, rather than competing or working in silos. The sense of shared purpose encourages people to share their ideas, offer assistance when needed, and actively contribute to the success of others. Collaboration becomes not just a necessity, but a natural part of the team dynamic. People who are aligned with the vision are more likely to offer constructive feedback, share resources, and help solve problems together. In teams without a shared vision, collaboration can feel forced, and the group may struggle to find common ground on how to tackle challenges. In addition to fostering collaboration, a shared vision can also promote innovation. When everyone is focused on the same overarching goal, there is a sense of collective creativity that arises from working together. People are more willing to brainstorm, take risks, and think outside the box, because they know that their ideas are contributing to something bigger. This kind of innovation is essential for success in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. A shared vision encourages team members to look beyond their immediate tasks and consider how their efforts can contribute to broader, more innovative solutions. When a team shares a vision, they can often find creative ways to solve problems that would not be possible if they were all focused solely on their individual tasks or interests. Another benefit of a shared vision is the sense of ownership it creates. When people feel that they have a stake in the team's goals and objectives, they are more likely to take responsibility for their work and for the team's success. This sense of ownership leads to a deeper level of engagement and commitment. Individuals become more invested in the outcome, not just because they are accountable for their own contributions, but because they genuinely care about the team's success. This ownership mentality strengthens the team's cohesion and reinforces the shared sense of purpose. In organizations, having a shared vision is essential for ensuring long-term success. A compelling vision serves as a guiding force that helps the team stay focused on what truly matters, even as external factors change or new challenges arise. When the vision is clear and inspiring, it acts as a rallying point that keeps the team united, no matter what obstacles come their way. A strong shared vision provides the foundation for making tough decisions, navigating uncertainty, and charting a path forward. It reminds the team of the values, goals, and aspirations that have brought them together in the first place, providing a constant source of motivation and direction. Ultimately, a shared vision is what binds a team together. It ensures that every person is working toward the same end goal, fosters a sense of belonging and purpose, and encourages collaboration, innovation, and accountability. It is the catalyst that transforms a group of individuals into a cohesive and high-performing team. Without a shared vision, a team is like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly, uncertain of its direction, and unable to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. When a team has a shared vision, however, they are not just working together. They are moving forward with clarity and purpose toward a common and meaningful destination.